And welcome back inside of Augusta Prep. The Boardman Gymnasium is where we are, the athletic complex on the campus of Augusta Preparatory Day School for another matchup. This is our third of the day for us on television, bringing it to you by way of SUV TV as we welcome you into the 2020 Peach State Showcase Select 24 Live Lineage of Champions Boys Basketball Tournament. And man, that's a mouthful from the Garden City, Augusta, Georgia. I'm the Mac Daddy, Charles McNeil. And in this matchup, we've got the Juice All-Stars Stephenson taking on Carolina. The Juice All-Stars are in the dark blue. And they take it immediately to the basket and score. Team came out with a lot of confidence in the warm-ups. And they are tall. Great length on the part of them. But answering immediately is Carolina. Lefty three, no good. And inside basket score. One Carolina. The opponents in this one. And it's 4-2. And there's a steal. Front iron pull up over the back on the play. Darian McCree with that basket. Harris finds his teammate on the wing. Kaiser. McCree. Into the left wing corner. Found Barnett, unable to find the bottom. Contact and a late whistle. Foul assessed against Davis. Left wing jump shot, no good. Rebounded. The reverse move, no good. Now pull up. Lefty follow up, no good. Lefty shot in close is good. Nowusu. Davis was held up. Held ball possession arrow stays right there. There's fresh substitutions coming off the bench for the Juice All-Stars. Three ball from the side pocket, just a little bit wide. Perimeter jump shot no good, a collision inside, and a loose ball picked up. And here comes Carolina. 4-on-1, or should I say 1-on-4. Fortunate to get the ball back. This is a matchup of smalls versus bigs. Only one big fellow for Carolina. Everybody else right at 5'10" or less. Nobody on the floor for the Juice All-Stars under 6'3". Playing a 1-3-1. And they found the crack in the zone and knocked it down. That's A.J. Shaw for three. Faison will trigger after this timeout. 11:43 left to play, opening half, 16-minute halves, and 9-7 is our score. With the Juice All-Stars up by 2. I want to remind everybody you're watching day one coverage of the Lineage of Champions, the Peach State Showcase. Select 24 teams from around the land in this invitational event. We're here at the Boardman Athletic Complex on the campus of Augusta Preparatory Day School. Home with the 1998 and 2014 Final Four teams. And there's a steal off the inbounds. So Carolina may be small, but they're certainly feisty. That ball knocked around, and Carolina's big, number 12, Brown, still had possession, so he lost it out of bounds. So they trail by 2. Juice with the basketball on the lead, 9-7. And Harris running the point guard duties at 6'6". He'll get a breather. On to spell him, number 33, Freeman. The foul line, jump shot in the air, it's rejected. Swatted out of there by number 12. Nwasu sets up his teammate. Now on the inbounds. Second try, rattles around and can't find a home. And now there's a steal. Here comes Carolina. On the wing, working the perimeter passing game. Now they get it down low. Collision, no call. And the pull up strong. Three ball, no good. Back iron with that one. Stuck on 9-7 for quite some time here. Mentioned in some of our earlier games, these young men been sitting on the sidelines, anxious to play basketball, been shooting around in their own hoops or neighbors' hoops. Not able to get inside the gyms and work out like they're used to due to COVID-19. So you could expect a little bit of rust. The defense comes back first before their offensive efforts, but they certainly are like caged tigers out here as they're anxious to get out and show what they're capable of. And one thing you gotta like if you're a coach is the fact that they're out here talking about defensive assignments, ball denial, and trying to run the offense come secondary. And I'm sure the coaches don't mind that at all as long as they put off that maximum effort defensively. So a 2-point game, as it has been for the last 3 minutes. And they're going to call a foul in there. Fans of the Juice All-Stars wanted a traveling violation. So Carolina basketball. Inbounds into the corner for three, and it's good, and a foul. Right place at the right time as we get a chance to look at it again. He looked right, faked, and then came left with a strong pass into the man who is wide open. He knew exactly what to do with it. Give me all three of those and maybe a fourth. Corey Davis at the line. And with that, Davis put it into our long nightmare at 9-7. It's now 10-9. Carolina out in front. Juice basketball. And nearly a Juice bucket. Nearly thrown away. Helter-skelter basketball is what we've got going on here. We've got a traveling violation. Carolina with a short bench, only 3 players on the sidelines. Nearly coming away with the steal off the bench. And he does. That's Barnett back in the lineup. Then he gets his pocket pick. Nice look. But he's standing right there waiting for contact, and he takes it for the charge that negates the easy bucket inside. Take another look. Just waiting for contact. A little bit of acting job. Certainly enough to get the job done. You got to pull up. You see that man waiting there, and you know you're about to give the ball up freely. As that one's kicked around. Reminds me the MLS returns to action tonight. Soccer fans. They'll throw it in the backcourt. One Carolina will grab the basketball. Nice play inside and a rejection. Knocking that out of there was Harris. Hit a head pass and then a throwaway. Back comes McCree. McCree to the hole. Takes on the big fella and scores. A variety of moves inside, and the second try is no good. So 2 aggressive moves by Freeman, but unable to buy one. Now, one Carolina gets it down low, turning and facing and scoring. That's Barnett. Harris was fouled on his foray to the hole. Harris at the line. Entire bench being cleared by one Carolina. Nice look. Unable to finish, and now here comes Freeman. Going coast to coast. Freeman, no. And a tip up over the top by Harris. Talked about that length, and it was very apparent for Juice on that one. Perimeter jump shot is pure. Barnett with the field goal. So one Carolina with the 4-point edge. And there's a steal. Going in over the top and dropping it home. One Carolina. That's number 8 with the field goal. So Seawall. I apologize if the pronunciation is off. The writing of your coach may have led me astray. As Brown just scored inside to extend to their largest lead. One Carolina up by 8. On a closer look, it looks like it's Sowell. Kadarian Sowell, number 8. (20-12) is our score. 5:01 left to go before halftime. This is the 2020 Lineage of Champions Peach State Showcase Select boys basketball tournament here in Augusta, Georgia, Augusta Preparatory Day School, affectionately known as Augusta Prep. The site for this one, 4 days of basketball coming your way, and all the action right here on SUV TV with showcase games Live play-by-play coverage. Wasu at the line. Wasu having a solid first half. But the left-hander unable to knock those down at the free throw line. They break the press. Got too deep. Fortunate to hold on possession of that one. Last touch by the Juice All-Stars. One Carolina keeping possession and the lead. They try to go over the top and it's stolen away. Now it's 3-on-3 to the basket. Ball deflected out of bounds. And they'll say offensive foul is what's registered. There's a steal and a hoop. Number 19 with the field goal that time. That is Lynch. Cutting the lead to 6, another turnover. Juice All-Stars on a run. There's a steal. A reach in and a foul committed by the Juice All-Stars. Freeman shot a little quicker than his coach would have liked. Nearly a throwaway. You got an offensive foul called against one Carolina. Trying to set a ball screen. Lefty layup no good. Follow up inside. There's a reach in and a foul committed. Iwasu picking up the personal. He's aggressive with his hands. He has quick feet, but you can't use those hands out there. And there he goes again. He just picked up back-to-back fouls. So Iwasu will have a breather in to replace him. He's number 20. One Carolina, three-point attempt, up no good. Loose ball rebound into the corner. Two-possession game, 2:42 left. There's a three ball, side rim no good, long rebound. Extra pass, top of the circle, they'll regroup. Barreled right through his man, count the basket and a foul. Oh my. Freeman with an aggressive move to the hole. Get it down to your big. He just plows right through with the extra effort, score the basket, and an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play. And he gets it. So Freeman, who's been very aggressive from the perimeter, making it happen inside that time, and the lead has been cut in half. 20-17. Team that trailed by as many as 9 in the first half. Very physical first half of basketball played. And again, for these guys who hadn't played tournament basketball as yet, getting their sea legs underneath them. Aggressive drive to the basket. There's a long-range three. Sending the lead back out to 5. And answering right back with the triple of his own. Nice move. Let's take another look. McCree at the line. McCree knocking down a pair of free throws. As we're inside the final minute of the first half of this one. And there's a steal. McCree driving the lane. Rejected, and he's fouled. There's another turnover for Juice All-Stars. Chance to make it a one-possession game at the break. Now forced to go back on the defensive side. Here comes Freeman. On the right wing, wide open teammate. Freeman, loose ball rebound, goes up, rejected. Freeman another try, and this time he gets it. So what determination on the part of Freeman. Inside the final 10 seconds, it is a one-possession game. Aggressive move, final seconds, 2, 1. This counts if it goes, but it doesn't, and that's how the first half will come to a close. So the Juice All-Stars and one Carolina knocked up in a beauty in this one. As your halftime score, one Carolina 26, the Juice All-Stars 23. This is SUV TV. Second half is just underway from Augusta Preparatory Day School in Augusta, Georgia. This is the Peach State Showcase Select 24 Live. The Lineage of Champions boys basketball tournament has won Carolina with a 26-23 halftime lead. We're just underway, second half. And the Juice All-Stars coach laid into his squad about a lack of hustle and communication. Those were two of the things he emphasized at the break. More soft-spoken one Carolina coach, happy with his overall team's play considering they've given up at least 3 to 4 inches in height on every position. But the aggressive play by the Juice All-Stars gets them an early steal, and then they throw it away. Somehow retain possession, giving way to a three-point attempt. That's up and good. Knocked down 3 to open up the second half. Just what the doctor called for in that one. And another opportunity to get the basketball back. That was Kaiser with the big made 3 to open up and tie things up. And now defensive effort gets the ball back. And there's that man again, Freeman, with the hoop. The first lead in a while for the Juice All-Stars, who led it the onset by as many as 6. But off the deck, one Carolina came. A little too aggressive, and the ball deflected out of bounds. It will stay down this end for one Carolina. Close to a 5-second closely guarded. He throws off the body of Kaiser. Also on the floor with those 3 fouls. Still closely guarding as his offensive player went down hard, and there he is again. Let's see if they give him the signal. Wrong place at the wrong time. I just noticed they gave the coach the signal. That was his 3rd foul, not 4th. That's why he's still out there on the floor. Dribble penetration and the kick to the wing. Now they get in the post and it's stolen away. Shaw, 6'6" point guard, to the basket with the scoop. Didn't get it to drop, but he'll step up to the line with a little smile on his face. Opportunity to, actually was more of a grimace. I think it might have been knee-to-knee contact there. breaks the tie and gives his team back the lead. One Carolina with a balanced attack. Not one player shining more than the others. Limited bench. You got to think that at some point they're going to wear down against the numbers of the Juice All-Stars. That ball kicked into the corner. Tried to throw it off his defender. And that one's rejected off the backboard. Inbounds to the post. Nice turn. Whistle and a foul was committed. Freeman was in the neighborhood. Coleman headed to the line. Swishes the first one. So now a chance for Coleman to tie things up. Would have been a lane violation had he missed it, but he knocked it home, so they held the whistle. 30 all our count. 11:39 left to play in this one. We're in the second half. 2 16-minute halves in this tournament. And a reverse move by the biggest guy on the floor. Got the versatility to play point guard all the way down to the 5 is Harris. And he's hard to stop. Slapping the backboard and putting it home, Corey Davis. Two strong moves, but unable to capitalize with the basket. Good fake. Leads to a three-point attempt knocked down by Davis. Kendall Davis with the field goal. 15-footer is pure. Now things are opening up. We've got a timeout on the floor. 1-point game. One Carolina with no quit in them. Outmanned in numbers. More length for their opponent, but hanging on in there as they've got a 1-point lead. They're more than hanging on in there. One Carolina leading by 1. Traveling violation. Freeman. Wide open jump shot is good. Got 3-ball courtesy of Kendall Davis. Gives his team a 2-point edge. Two subs off the bench for one Carolina. Now 3 subs off the bench for the Juice All-Stars.
Turn up, 19.
So a 2-point game inside of 9 minutes left to play. And that one is swatted. Foul was committed inside, which will send Harris to the line. He misfired on his first opportunity. Second one in the air, and it's good. So with that, Harris cuts the deficit to 1. Right back is a floater. I don't know if he called glass, but it was glass for that one. As Corey Davis with another field goal. Turnaround in the paint, and that's good. And a trip. Mentioned the physicality in this one in the first half. Well, it continues here in the second half, as you just saw evidence of that. And then on that steal. Now a 2-on-1. Pull-up jump shot. It is good. That's Keith with the field goal, and giving his team back the lead, 41-40. It's the third lead change here in the second half. Side rim, no good. Follow-up attempt, good, and a foul. Quicker to the boards that time was one Carolina. As Brown leaped in there, grabbed the loose ball rebound, finished. He had released the ball before you had felt contact. Shaw. That might be the best move of the night right there. I said Shaw, it was actually Harris. Nice move to the hole, aggressive with the right hand, knew what he wanted to do and finished right at the rim. Side rim, rebounded. Shot attempt no good by Harris, but he'll go back to the line. .646 left to play. Harris puts home the first. Harris with a pair of free throws extends the lead to 3, 45-42. 6:40 left to go in regulation. Nice pass inside, finding his man and executing to perfection, Coleman. Juice All-Star lead is down to 1. Top of the circle, 3 ball. Rebounded. Let's see what the possession arrow says. Scores table a little bit perplexed. The official stepping in and saying it's going to stay down this end to the Juice All-Stars. So they're up by 1 with possession and a pull-up, rejected. And they're going to call an offensive foul, loose ball foul against Nwasu. There is a steal. And knocking it home. Number 19 with the strong move to the basket. That's Lynch. And then thrown off his man. .47-44. Team with the lead has the basketball. And they score. That was Keith with that last field goal. Arching up a jump shot, no good. And we touched on it early on that the numbers might be the difference in this one. Not that it's over by any stretch of the imagination. 4:44 left. But it seems like they're beginning to wear down that one Carolina squad that has been game throughout. That length and aggressive defensive play for the Juice All-Stars and timely buckets. That's Harris back at the line where he knocked down a pair just a moment ago. Harris is good on a pair. So now the Juice All-Stars with their largest lead in the ball game at 7. Led by as much as 6 in the first contest. In the first half, rather. And more defense on the part of the Juice All-Stars forces one Carolina into calling a timeout. It comes with 4:37 left to play. And their lead exploding to 7. So again, you're watching continuing coverage of the 2020 Peach State Showcase Select 24 Live, the Lineage of Champions. This boys basketball tournament is being held in the Garden City of Augusta. And we're inside of the Boardman Athletic Complex on the campus of Augusta Prep. For over 2 decades, the Lineage of Champions has provided some of the best travel teams in America the opportunity to compete at a high level, and they're doing it one more time inside the home of William Avery and Ricky Moore, along with Michael Curry and so many others that have come through. Chuck Graham from nearby Thompson and many others that have come through this area and have played ball at the high level. Gerald White played at Auburn. Just so many wonderful, wonderful athletes, student athletes that have come through Augusta, and one of the outstanding coaches. The team that made it to the Sweet 16 this year, Evans. Kevin Kinney is on hand, checking out some of the national talent here on display. In the earlier games we brought you, CY Fair knocked off the Southern Kings 74-70. It was the Palmetto City Hurricanes in our most recent encounter, 69-42 over the Louisville Prospects. And thus far in this one, in the second half, it belongs to the Juice All-Stars, as they're on a 28-18 run here in the second half. And looking for more. Keith is at the line. There's another steal. 3-on-3. Front iron no good. Rebounded inside by one Carolina. They need to run and quickly. Nice look down low, wide open teammate. unable to finish. Number 21, Coleman, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Big rebound there, nearly a steal. 2-possession game, 3:24 left, and that ball is thrown away. Interior pass to Freeman. Shot off the mark. Double team inside. And one of the Nawasu twins picking up the personal. They racked up fouls in this one. Pull-up jump shot. Needed that one. And now the breakout. Oh! You knew it was coming. Mr. Harris set flight and dropped it home. His alternate number coming right back. That's A.J. Shaw with the field goal. Shaw had 3 in the first half. And there's Freeman. Aggressive in the first half. He had 7 in that opening half. Now the dribble drive to the basket. Oh, couldn't get it to go home, but a strong move that was. As we get a chance to take another look at the end-to-end action. Freeman, hit-ahead pass, finds Harris, and Harris knows what to do with it. A full slate of games coming your way on SUV TV this afternoon and evening, so keep it locked right where you got it. Front iron shot no good. Following this contest, I'm going to take 2 steps to the rear and get on out of here. Get ready for some trivia action. Something we do here in Augusta on a regular basis. And for those participating with me tonight on Zoom, we look forward to having you. But while we're waiting for the next set of games coming your way, you'll be in the capable hands of Robert Ambrose, who will be taking you through the play-by-play calls of the select games here at Augusta Prep. And then later on tonight, he and Craig Meacham will be working the games to their conclusion this evening. Many of you in the Augusta area know Craig more appropriately as Craig Boogie from Magic 100.9 and Foxy 103 Jams. He'll be bringing you play-by-play action as well, and we'll be back tomorrow all day long with another slate of games throughout the weekend. It's all part of the 2020 Peach State Showcase Select 24 Live, the Lineage of Champions boys basketball tournament here in Augusta, Georgia. So a two-possession game, 47.2 seconds remaining, and timeout on the floor. So again, if you're the coach of the team in the lead, you're just telling your team, protect the basketball, get the ball to the basket, and collect fouls. The clock is your ally. No need to come up with a quick shot, high percentage shot, or hold on to the basketball. No shot clock in this event. If you're the Carolina squad who's trailing in this one, you got to get a steal. Not a steal, then you've got to foul immediately, send them to the line, and hope that they miss. So they got the ball in bounds, no foul as yet, holding onto the basketball. Now there's a turnover. Got to go to the basket, all the way to the rack. The layup is up and down. Big basket right there. Cuts the lead to 4 with 35 seconds remaining, which is a whale of amount of time. That was A.J. Shaw with that foray to the hole. Big time steal and a basket by Shaw, keeping his team alive. So to give you a quick recap while we were waiting, 74-70. CY Fair led by Elijah Gonzalez's 23 points. In our next contest, it was Gortman's 12 points and Eccles' 10 points to lead the Palmetto City Hurricanes to a 69-42 victory. And in this one, it's coming down to the wire. Oh, that's a double dribble. Another big turnover, great defensive effort as they knifed in and double-teamed the ball handler, and he turned it over. So, as I mentioned, you don't want turnovers. You're going to hold on to the basketball and be disciplined. McCree. Saw a little bit of him in the first half, not a whole lot since. As he turns it over, he had 7 in the first half. And there's another steal. And then stolen back, that was big. When 10 seconds remaining in a two-possession game, he had to foul, and he did. Golden opportunity at midcourt with the steal was Davis, but unable to hold on to the basketball, and he gave it right back to him. And they're not over the limit, so that even hurts more. And they're going to let him dribble it out. Wow, they let him dribble the ball out, and they win it in come-from-behind fashion. Final score, 55-51. The Juice All-Stars taking care of business, trailing by 3 at the break. They outscored them 32-25 in the second half and came off the deck for a big victory. So congratulations goes out to them and also to the other winners earlier today, the Palmetto City Hurricanes and also the CY Fair team advancing in this fine event. On the winner's side is we've got a lot of great teams coming your way So once again, your final score, Juice All-Stars 55, 1 Carolina 51. For more information on the Peach State Invitational Select 24 Live, go to mylineageofchampions.com. Follow them on Twitter at mylineofchamps, or for in-depth coverage, grab the app. And you'll definitely get a great opportunity to get all the information, including game matchups, statistical breakdowns, interviews. It's all right there on the app. My Lineage of Champions app on all your app stores. So thanks again for tuning in. For everyone associated with SUV TV, I'm the Mac Daddy Charles McNeil. Robert Ambrose and Craig Meacham have you the rest of the way. Good afternoon, and God bless everyone.